Yes, children, welcome back. In the previous session, we saw about the types of maps and uses of maps. Okay, and what are the different ways the maps used for us. Okay, now you're going to learn about the elements of maps or components of maps. There are 5 important elements or components for a map. But in your book, they given only 3: direction, distance and symbol. Here the title and map key also important only for us. So there are the 5 important elements, or these 5 elements make the map, a perfect map. Okay, children? Yes. Title, map scale, symbols, compass rose, map key. Okay, these are the 5 important elements or components of a map. The first one is title. The title says or explains or defines the purpose of a map and what type of map you are looking at. Okay, yes, no, without title we cannot see the we cannot know the maps, what type of map is that. Okay, here I'm just pointed you there. This map is Asia. Okay, this map is Asia map. So if there is no title here, how you know what map is this? So it's very difficult. Without title, we cannot know the map's type. Okay, children? Yes. Then second is compass rose. Okay, the compass rose shows you direction on a map. Okay, yes, in the previous map we saw here in the Asia near there is a letter N. Okay, that arrow mark shows the up. That means what? N means north. Okay, always the top of the map indicates north direction. Okay, that's why in so many maps they given only a small arrow. It shows the up, that is north direction. Okay, so only direction is very, very important for all the persons who are using the maps. Okay, to identify the correct direction. Then compass rose shows you direction on a map. That 2 types of directions we have. See here. N means north, S means south, E means east and W means west. North, south, east, west is called cardinal directions. That means important or main. Okay, that's called cardinal directions. Then another is intermediate directions. Okay, this blue color given the meaning for us, intermediate directions. This blue color here, it is north-east. This is south-east. And here south-west. Here north-west. Okay. So that directions are called as intermediate directions. Okay, children. Yes, do you understand? Wait a minute. Just take your book. Page number 24. Okay. Yes, you go through it. Page number 24, distance. Direction. Okay. Most maps contains an arrow marked with the letter N and the upper right hand corner. Yes, children, that we saw in the previous map. Here you see in the right hand corner, it shows the N. Okay, that they are saying. And it is called the north line that I told you. It is called the north line. If you once you know where is the north direction, the remaining directions you easily identify. Okay, that's that in some maps they given only the N on the top. Here in page number 25, take page number 25 all of you. They given a map for you, map of a village. Okay, community center, tree, playground, school, and Vikas, Sheila, Karim, like that, houses. Vikas house, Sheila house, Karim house, orchard, shops, everything. Okay, so just with the help of north, if you are seen on the right hand corner, They given an arrow mark, north. Now a question for you. From well, in which direction school is located? Say the answer. From well, in which direction school is located? Take your book and say the answer to me. Then, from school, where the playground located? Okay. Then, Karim's house, east of the Karim's house, what's present? So for these questions, you should give the answer to me. Okay. Page number 24 and 25. So the important two directions, cardinal directions and intermediate directions. Now, map key. Okay, that is symbols, legend we say. A legend or key, it's list and explains the symbols and use of color on the map. Yes, children, it is very tough to draw all the buildings or other monuments or what are the things, forest, everything. It is impossible to draw the actual shape or to draw everything on the map. Okay. For example, in Tamil Nadu, we have lot of temples, that is religious centers. All the religious centers we can't draw in Tamil Nadu. So for that we can give a small symbol, okay, temple symbol or mosque symbol or church symbol. Okay, that symbols where and all present on the earth, we should understood that places have these places. Okay. So that's the key is helps to us. It reduces the text on the map. Okay, and also color on the map. There are some important colors, primary colors or basic colors or main colors given in the map to indicate the places easily. Okay, for example, blue color. If they are given in the map, blue color means immediately we should understand that denotes the water body. Brown color, mountains, very good. Green color, plains, very good color. Okay, like that we should identify, understood, okay. So the colors also helps us to find the places easily on the earth. Okay, yes, that also they given in page number 26. Okay, symbols, that is key. Okay, legends they given. Always the legends or key they given in the south corner. Okay, south side, southeast side corner they given for us. Okay. So from that we read the map easily. Okay, so maps key help us to read the map easily. It reduces the text writing and it reduces the drawings. Okay, so the map keys helps to read the map easily. In page number 26 for you, they given that the map key or symbols or legends called conventional symbols. We can say these symbols are called conventional symbols. You see here they given a model, a restroom. Okay, in a map they given, in a board they given. This means we understood that there is one. There we can find the restroom. Okay, yes, it is help us to while we are traveling. The next is very important for you, map scale. Okay, distance. Okay, in all the maps, if you are seeing here, scale, they given 150 kilometer, 26 miles. Okay, so in that way they given, in scale shows the ratio between a unit of length on the map and a unit of the distance on the earth. Okay, yes, here distance means maps or drawings which reduce the entire world or a part of it to fit on a sheet of paper. Yes, children, you understand. Now you imagine you have a map, Tamil Nadu political map in your hand. Is it the Tamil Nadu in this shape, in this level only? This is the correct shape of our Tamil Nadu? So we want to represent the whole Tamil Nadu in a small size paper, rectangular or a square paper. So it is not possible to draw the actual distance. So for that time we use the scale. Okay. Example, imagine that the distance between our Perambalur to Chennai, 300 kilometer. Okay. So the actual distance is 300 kilometers. How we can calculate in the map? 1 kilometer is equal to 100 kilometer. 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer. Then automatically 3 centimeter is equal to 300 kilometer. For example, you don't imagine here, Kaul to Honolulu, in this place, we can imagine the distance between these two places 500 kilometer. Okay. Then how we can calculate? In the maps we can see the 500 kilometer? No. With the help of scale only. Okay children, are you understand how the map scale help us to? It shows the actual distance of the earth. Okay, it is very used when we are traveling. We can know how many kilometers we want to travel. We should reach that place, everything. Okay children? Yes, the next. Map symbols. Okay, yes, map symbols that also come under the conventional symbols. Here I am giving some more examples for you. Map symbols are the signs, color or picture used to show any object on a map. Okay children, here I am giving a lot of examples for you, the conventional symbols. If you are seeing the cross symbol in anywhere, it shows that you should understand there is a hospital near. Then hotel. Hotel means maximum we can see the spoon, a fork spoon and a spoon in this shape. That also restaurant. Okay, that we may already know. Then toilets, telephone booth, swimming pool. These symbols tells us what the place. Okay, so it is not possible now to write in that place petrol bunk in the map. We are petrol bunk. Petrolbunk. So it's very tough to write also. It's very tough to read also. If map symbols helps the persons, those who are not know to read and write. Okay. If they are seeing the symbol, they understood what they are saying. So map symbols, that conventional symbols helps to read the map easily. Yes children. Now, here I am given a map for you with all the components. Okay, here map of Spain. How we know? With the help of title component. Okay, the element title helps to know what is the map. It is the map of Spain. Then compass. Where is the Castilla from the Leon? Castilla located west side of Leon. So how we know this? With the help of element of compass source. Okay. Then here they given a symbol, that is sync. Okay. So here key or legend or symbols here helps to us to read the map easily. And at last we see the scale also in this map. Yes children, do you understand? Yes. Then uses of maps. Already we saw some purpose of maps. Here, they record facts of climate, vegetation, materials and features of different regions. A map gives a minute depiction of a very large space. It acts as a guide in place which we have never visited before. Maps can be drawn before construction of any building or place. Yes, children? Yes, these are the important points I am giving, that use of maps. The next, what is a map? Map is a flat representation of our earth. We can see a particular place or region on the map. A book of maps is known as atlas. Name the three main types of maps: political maps, physical maps and thematic maps. What do physical maps shows? It shows the natural features or physical features. Last two questions for you children.